Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. My video title, you know what this video is about. Today we're discussing, of course, some Steelers topics, some Steelers talk right here. Right now, as I'm making this video, the Steelers are to start their practice, their training camp. I want to talk about a little bit of training camp throughout this week, and then this stuff right here that happens today. You probably seen me discuss that on Steelers Syndicate. I'll make another video today for that, but definitely discuss it, of course, when we start doing most of our stuff to get ready for our first preseason game. So that should be very interesting. And which I believe is on, it's against the Bucks, I believe so. This is the Bucks. I think Steelers play the Bucks. Let me make sure. It's somebody we play. First preseason game, the Steelers play. Oh, Jaguars. The Buccaneers the second game. So we'll put Jaguars on Saturday. Next Saturday. They're gonna be very good. We finally get football action back. I will definitely be live streaming that game too. It's preseason, so I might live stream just the first half, and then I might go through the whole game like that if I feel like it, like a little bit. But regular season start, I'm doing a lot of live streams. I'm gonna try to do Steelers games, of course, on live stream, and then right after the game on Steelers Syndicate, I'm gonna do post game show right after the game live, and then I might do Sunday Night Football probably live, and if I'm available, Monday Night Football as well. Like that, I'm trying to do that as well. And Thursday night sometimes too, here and there if I'm available occasionally too. So I have a lot of live streams of just different games like that, Steelers stuff, of course, and also other NFL stuff as well. I'm trying to boost it up a lot more. So it should be very fun. Let's discuss some of the trade rumors, of course. Terry McLaurin was a big time name circulating around the Steelers, of course. Now the Washington Commanders probably want to keep him, most likely, because you got Jaden Daniels on a rookie contract. You got Deebo Samuel brought in, Terry McLaurin being there with them, and keeping that core together. It was going to be good because you did make the NFC title game last year with your rookie quarterback. So you ain't got to pay him any big time money yet for a few years from now. So you want to make sure you maximize those years. So they probably keep him. But if they was to trade him, it'd be very interesting to see exactly what the Steelers can do to get him. I know the Steelers did call up in about Terry McLaurin, and they got shut down a little bit. They said they got rebuffed. They got shut down a little bit about the call like that. Like the Commanders not really looking to trade him away, but things like that happen all the time. In my opinion, I think the Steelers' best bet would be to try to get Jauan Jennings still. So Jauan Jennings, I don't know if he got a contract extension or not. Let me search that actually. I should have looked that up before the video. Jauan Jennings. I forgot his spell his name differently. Yeah. I don't know. It says still remains absent from practice Friday. And he had a calf injury. Yeah, I don't think he got a contract yet. Second contract. So that could possibly be something that happened. I know they said one time before when the Steelers was inquiring about Jalen Smith and Jalen Ramsey and all the different. DK Metcalf was another name as well. And people were like, oh, they're not gonna be able to get him. And then they said, oh, the talks kind of stale. But then the trades happen, so you never know what could happen. Like I feel like Jauan Jennings would be easier to get because he's a cheaper get as well. He came off his best year, but he's also cheaper to get. It won't cost you that much compensation. You might have to just trade probably a fifth round pick, probably fifth round pick around that range to get him to bring him in. Now if you do Terry McLaurin, you have to pay him probably what DK Metcalf getting paid, or maybe a little more. You never know like that. So you probably have to pay him around that range, and also trade most likely a second round pick and something else. Second round pick, maybe a second and seventh round pick or something. Second and sixth round pick. It'd be something they have for you to trade to get him too as well. So you gotta wait and see what happens. But in my opinion, I think Jauan Jennings might be the best bet. I wanted Mark Cooper, but Mark Cooper is now retired, of course, so he would not be playing. I don't know if he'll come back one day eventually, or he's just kind of completely done. You know, some guys retire, but then he might come back a year or two later. I think Mike Williams retired. I think he might come back. I feel like Mike Williams will be back a little bit, but we'll have to wait and see. But training camp been pretty cool so far, and of course Darrell Washington. You know, his name is circulating around the news a lot the past 2 days because that backs versus backers drill. He's been dominating everybody. He beat TJ Watt, Herb Big, Jack Sawyer, anybody pit towards him. He does a very good job like that. You know, he's a big body too, so he's kind of like just a building like that, a titan out there. And he's do everything he can to make sure to protect the quarterback and stuff. So have him as he calls himself the 6'0" lineman. He is kind of a 6'0" lineman a little bit. Have him out there gonna be very good, and I hope to see him utilizing the offense, especially in the red zone a lot, as a lead blocker sometimes, or as a guy who's going on the outside throwing a jump ball and a fade to him right there because he's 6'8" and a big body too. He can box somebody out and like just go up and get it, like getting a rebound or something. So hopefully they utilize him a lot more. But I'm loving what I'm seeing though, of course, from the offense. The chemistry getting built up with the offense. The offense looks cool. Seeing Aaron Rodgers get kind of comfortable back there because on the first training camp, you know, he had the best training camp day, but then the second one got a little better, then a little better, then now you see him get on the court a little bit too as well, playing good and playing some good football like that, being in sync with his guys, with DK Metcalf and Jonas Smith especially, being in sync with those guys, and Kenneth Gainwell as well, been a sneaky signing as well. He's been going out there and making some plays in training camp too, so I can't wait to see how this offense look fully. Like I mentioned before, the defense will do its thing because defense is Super Bowl caliber. We've been seeing the things they've been doing with Jalen Ramsey, line up around the field, doing different things like a queen chess piece, playing different positions. We also see Darius Slay getting some pass breakups in that Friday Night Lights. He had 2 pass breakups against DK Metcalf, playing some good football. You got the linebacker, Patrick Queen, Peyton Wilson. Peyton Wilson playing some good football as well. Seeing him and Kenny Gainwell going at it like that. You know, him trying to guard him and cover him. Cole Holcomb as well. Got his burst a little bit back too. He hasn't played football in almost 2 years, so we'll see how he looks in the real game competition. Because, you know, training camp can only show you so much. You know, you want to see opposing team. You know, you're not playing against your teammates. Teammates, of course, going to compete with you, but when you play against a guy on another team who don't have no respect, no love for you because they don't know you, and also he's trying to make the team himself. So we're gonna see who find a way to go out there and, you know, outwill the other. Like that's when you like my preseason, because a lot of these guys trying to make the team, because all these guys that's playing not gonna make the NFL on the full roster like that, but they're going out there and putting their heart out there and playing with they're playing with everything they got. So we're gonna bring out the best in a lot of players. So we're gonna be able to see some of our guys who we drafted and some of the guys who signed on. Like Rock Taylor has been playing some good football. He's been very physical, going up there making big time plays in the air. Him and Will Howard has a good connection so far. So you never know. Rock Taylor might make the roster, I think so. I know Ben Skoranek went down with the injury, and they had who they had back there? King Calvin Austin fielding stuff, Roman Wilson doing punts and stuff as well. But Rock Taylor, he might be pretty good. How old is Rock Taylor? I think he got at least be 25, something like that. Rock Taylor for a receiver. He's 22. Yeah, he's playing pretty good out there. See him make those crazy catches, circuit catches in the air and stuff. Yeah, he might make the team. He'll be nice like that. So I like what I'm seeing from him. But I'm just loving the overall just essence of the Steelers this year. Is that everything is feel refreshed and good. Last year kind of felt like that too a little bit. I feel like this year feeling more into that. Like the Steelers finally getting to their own. They finally getting to that next level. We're gonna see what happens. I'm still surprised that Fox Sports. I know it's Fox Sports, not the most credible thing, but they ranked us top 10 team in the power ranking. They ranked us number 6. I was surprised by that. I thought the Steelers entering in will probably be around that 13, 14 mark. You know, kind of like a little above middle of the pack, a little above middle at that. Then we'll see how they do once the things start going. Because I don't have any concerns for the defense unless the playoffs. Playoffs time is a little different story, but I have no concern for the defense in the regular season. The offense is my question marks come. I just want to see how well they merge together and how well they work together, and if Aaron Rodgers can stay consistent throughout the whole season. He ain't got to be Superman. You know, the Jets wanted him to be Superman, but here he can be Clark Kent. Clark Kent do a good job too. You know, the daily planet, doing his thing, of course, like that. You know, making an impact. And sometimes you might have to go out there and be Superman, but you ain't got to be Superman in every single game like that, because the Steelers had that defense you can lean on. They have players like DK Metcalf, Jonnu Smith, Pat Fryermuth, all these different guys you can lean on and stuff. And if they get the running game going with Caleb Johnson and Jalen Warren and Kenny Gainwell, they have those guys you can lean on. So the Steelers, and also have Coach Tomlin too as well, who's been in these situations before like that. So you can lean on. But the Jets wanted him to go out there and save the organization like that. Like Aaron Rodgers will be our savior, put a lot of pressure on him and everything. So it was either Aaron Rodgers or bust. But the Steelers, if Aaron Rodgers don't play good, the Steelers sometimes win games like that. We have many times where Mr. Trubisky didn't play good or Russell Wilson didn't play good, and we still won games. You still can go out there and win games. So I feel like the Steelers team is built like that. But if Aaron Rodgers can go out there and do what he did last year, stat-wise, but also have those stats be effective in crucial game time, not garbage time, and game time, it's going to be nice to see. But that's all I have for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe for more content. And I'll see you guys probably on Steelers Syndicate maybe later. Might be just a voiceover video if I do decide to do one. If not, you'll see me tomorrow discussing some stuff. I have some other videos planned too. So, yeah, peace out.